Well, hello and welcome back, and thanks for coming back. Rainy nights in downtown Paphos. We're en route from Konya, and we're going to crescendo through the back roads down towards Kosonaga and get to downtown Peyia on a damp, dreary, rather chilly night on the island of love. If you're curious to know what time it is, it's 10 to 7 and it's only 9 degrees. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to turn the air conditioning off. Sit back and relax, kick off those flip-flops, perhaps get yourself a hot coffee or a nice cup of tea, or perhaps something a little bit stronger. If your name is Sir Doug up in Scotland, how about a vodka and Coke? We haven't forgotten him. One of our superstars, one of our very, very early subscribers to the channel. Welcome back, Sir of the Doug. And hopefully one of these days you'll pop to downtown Paphos and pop your little head into the Marika and Me lounge bar. And I've no doubt there'll be a drink waiting, especially for you. There it is, over the treetops and the rooftops, downtown Paphos, Kedo Paphos to be precise. But like I say, we are going to take a bit of a detour. We're going to take a right, go past the General Hospital, come out by the Anavargos roundabout, crescendo towards Ember, and work our way down towards Kosonaga. And slowly but surely, Coral Bay will come on the horizon, and of course, downtown Peyia. Talking about Coral Bay, there's a girl who loves the place to death. Her and the man of her dreams, and of course the Pussycat Dolls. Big shout out to Lady of the Alley and of course Lord of the Neil. And we'll be looking forward to seeing you guys when you come back to Paphos, and hopefully you'll pop in and see us at the Marika and Me lounge bar. Now, if you do like what you see, please consider to hit the like button. That's the little thumbs up. And why not subscribe to the channel? It doesn't cost you a single penny. It's like an Americanism of a word, isn't it? Most people think that if they subscribe and take out a subscription, they've got to pay for it. And in most cases, you have, but not in the case of YouTube. It's totally free of charge, but it does tell YouTube that you like it, and they will recommend it to more like-minded people, clever people like yourself. So please hit the like and hit that subscribe button, and if you wish, why not hit the notification bell so you get notified twice a day when our little videos come on, and you can choose to watch the ones that you like and skip the ones that you don't. And we do thank you very, very much indeed. You can also follow us on Facebook, Marika and Me Paphos Cyprus, and of course Marika and Me Lounge Bar. And we thank each and every one of you for taking that little bit of trouble. You can also track us down on, of course, the little thing called TikTok. Yes, we've done a TikTok video or two, dancing and prancing, especially for you. And if you want to watch and listen to me talking about Cyprus, why not go and hunt down the podcast? That is Cyprus Calling, available on most download platforms, and we do thank you very, very much for that. And a big shout out to the people watching in Australia, in America, in the UK, and in other countries around the world. Very, very much appreciated, and we thank you very, very much. If there's a topic that you'd like me to talk about, why not message us and let us know. I'd like to do a big shout out now to one or two of you who come back now and again. A new gentleman from downtown in London. He's got a girl in his life called Lady of the Lisa. His name is Sir of the Yanis. Thank you very, very much indeed for those 3 virtual coffees via the Buy Me a Coffee platform. I've supped on them today and they were absolutely delicious. Big shout out to Sir of the Paul and the man who wants to take a little bit of time off school to come and have a holiday in Cyprus. That's of course Viscount of the Kenny. Hopefully he's lighting up like a Christmas tree. And we thank you very, very much for that coffee via the virtual platform known as Buy Me a Coffee. All you have to do is Google these magic words, Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and Me, or Marika and Me, Buy Me a Coffee. Up will come our landing page. And of course you can choose to read that a little bit more about us, and a comment or two. and we all like to read the comments, don't we? And fingers crossed, you will gift us a virtual coffee or 2 or 3. Thanks, Janice, and thanks, Lisa. And of course, you can also join us as a superstar member, like many, many people are doing and have done in the past. And of course, we thank each and every one of you from the bottom of our 2 hearts. If your name is Duke Phil, and you've got a girl in your life called Duchess Sharon, thank you very, very much for your continued support via the Buy Me a Coffee platform. If your name is Sir Richard, and you've got your very own blonde beauty, yes, Lady Julie of the Nash, thank you very, very much for your support on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. Perhaps if your name is Lord of the Lee, our mountain man. He's the man that can see the blue Mediterranean Sea from the upstairs terrace at the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. And that's because he's 6'7". But as he says, if you stand on the ledge, you'll be as tall as him and you will be able to see the blue Mediterranean Sea. Won't you, Lady Vicky? Midtown Paphos, shall we call it. We've just come from the Anavarga side, past the General Hospital. We're going to go straight over at these traffic lights, straight over at the next traffic lights, and work our way towards Ember. And then we're going to wiggle and we're going to waggle through some back lanes down towards Cassoniga. So if you're looking for a alternative route from Paphos to Peyia, this could be that little video that's been waiting especially for you. Now, come on, birthday girl. I know your birthday's gone now, but you've got to wake up, Lady Andrea, because those lights are on red and they should be on green. Come on, Lord of the Mart, give her a soggy sausage or 2 to cheer her up on perhaps a dreary night in downtown Norfolk. Hopefully the weather is not quite as dreary as ours, shall we say. So let's take a right and work our way out of the top of Paphos and towards Ember, and then zigzag across country as we head to downtown Cassoniga. And I promise you, you're going to get some views to die for, because there's something spectacular about the coastline from Cassoniga to Coral Bay. And normally, even on an eve, it's lit up pretty well, and you'll get a view of that blue Mediterranean Sea. Now, over the last few weeks, there's been quite a few new subscribers. Most of you, we don't know who you are. Perhaps drop a comment, drop us your name, and if you tickle us enough, you'll get a reply. And you never know, we may even gift you a title or 2 totally free of charge, because that's the kind of people that we are. If I think a sir sounds nice in front of your name, or a lady, or a baroness, that's the title that you will get. Just like our Baroness Heather and our Baron Steve. Those are the titles that suit those guys to a T. And those are the guys that are in charge of all the tech on our various platforms. For example, our Facebook pages. Anything you need to know, if you want to know how to subscribe, get in contact with them via Facebook and they will guide you through the process. And they are 2 superstars in downtown East Sussex, but of course they'll be coming back to Cyprus very, very soon indeed, because they will be at the opening, the grand opening of the Marika and Me Lounge Bar on the 15th of March 2025 on the most famous street in the world, Bar Street in downtown Paphos. If you fancy coming, well, to tell you what, drop it in the comments, give us your names, or perhaps message us on our email, which is on our About page on the YouTube page. Or for those of you with my contact details, just message us your names so that we can pop you onto the guest list. So far, there are 162 people coming to the grand opening of the Marika and Me Lounge Bar, and many of them are flying in especially for them. And a lot of them are coming a long way, by the way, in particular 2 superstars, 2 legends on the channel, Baron John and Baroness Louise. They've gone off on an adventure of a lifetime in Southeast Asia. They're going to Thailand and a few other places, but they have booked those flights all the way back from Thailand to Dubai, to Larnaca, then a hire car from Larnaca to Paphos, because they would not miss for the world the grand opening of the Marika and Me lounge bar. So if you'd like to come, please send us your names. We can put them on the guest list. And then of course those two bouncers on the door, the two identical twins, so yeah, they'll probably skive a little bit, won't they? We know what they're like, a couple of pains. But they hopefully will be able to read your name off that list. Otherwise, they've got to come and find me and I've got to give you the once over. But don't worry, if you have forgotten to get in contact with us, as long as you look all right, we'll let you in, that's for sure. Glass of bubbly, glass of wine, and perhaps a bite to eat. And we're going to crescendo and party the night away on the 15th of March 2025. And guess what? We're going to do it all over again on the Sunday, which of course is the 16th of March. I'd like to say a massive, massive thank you to the likes of Sir Peter of the Mahoney. He's coming on his Todd, but he knows he's going to make plenty of new friends at the Marika and Me lounge bar, and he's going to come again on the Sunday night, along with many, many other people, like our girl Lady Sue and her Sir Dave. And she wants to meet the girl in charge of the show. That's our day man, and I got a feeling that they are going to be absolutely fantastic friends for the rest of their lives. And the plan is to go live on the opening nights, by the way. The camera will go on a tripod, we'll keep it charged up, and it'll be filming live, and now and again I'll walk over to it and pick it up and take it over and have a chat with someone. So don't forget to make sure your diary is clear if you're not happening to be on the island of love. 15th of March, 16th of March, we'll be going live from around about 6 p.m. at the Marika and Me lounge bar. It's going to be a long one, so get yourself something to eat and something to drink, and perhaps a pair of slippers as you sit back and relax and watch the fun and games going on at the Marika and Me lounge bar on the 15th and the 16th of March. Let's take a left, and let's take another left, shall we? And then we're going to take a right, and we're going to work our way down towards Kissonaga. This is Ember, by the way, as it tells you on the sign there, you see. Let's keep going. Now we take a right. And what we're trying to do is skirt the traffic, because at this time of night, you've got a lot of people taking their kids to and from after classes and then going out for something to eat, even on a rainy, damp night. They do, as most of us do, don't we? Unfortunately, we can't control the weather, but we can control our lives. Except for our children, who want to go here and they want to go there. Let's keep going. Back streets of Ember, slowly, slowly working our way down towards the Wembley football stadium. Not the one in London, no, the one in downtown Ember on the outskirts of Paphos. And it's a place where you can go and play football, obviously, and one or two other bits and bobs. Let's take a right. So at the end of this little road, we'll be joining one of the back lanes from Ember towards Kissonaga. And like I say, we'll be going past the Wembley football stadium, although it's not the one in downtown Wembley on the outskirts of London. It's Ember on the outskirts of Paphos. So stick with us. Now somewhere I have got a lighter, and I just happen to have a little boy cigar in my hand. I'm going to light it up and think of some of our friends for life. Unfortunately, some of them can't make it due to work commitments and other bits and bobs for the grand opening, but they'll be with us live, that's for sure. So a big, big shout out to Sir Johnny of the Debt. He'll always, always be in debt to the girl of his dreams, and that's his, and of course our Lady Amy. And a big shout out to their couple of boys, Viscount Noah and of course Viscount Cole. Yeah, and one of these days they'll be getting on a big bird and coming to Paphos and partying the night away. And I got a feeling that Sir Johnny of the Debt will be lighting either a little boy or perhaps a big boy cigar and raising a glass or two at the Marika and Me lounge bar. Now, there is a naughty boy who likes a cigar. He'll be at the grand opening and he'll be walking around, jumping on his cigar, having a chat with literally anybody who will talk to him. He's that kind of character. Who is he? Lord of the Martin, the man known as Baron von Cigar. And if he's coming, that must mean there's a girl of his dreams. She's a beauty, and on top of that, she just happens to be the greatest accountant in the world, Lady Victoria. And we'll look forward to seeing you when you jet into Paphos just before the grand opening of the Marika and Me lounge bar. And may I request that Baron von Cigar brings a screwdriver or two, because rumour has it he could be the greatest electrician in the world, and we may need one. So here we are in downtown Kisonaga, by the way. This is the uptown part of the village. Kisonaga is a big place, so you've got uptown Kisonaga and you've got downtown Kisonaga, of course, which crescendos along the coastline and the blue Mediterranean Sea. Let's light this little boy up, shall we? Yep, there's no doubt about it. Life is pretty good on the island of love, even on a slightly damp and dreary dark night. We're en route to Peyia, so don't click off just yet. And please don't forget to hit that like and smash that subscribe. As I've said, doesn't cost you a single penny, just tells YouTube that you like what you've seen and that perhaps they should recommend it to more like-minded, clever people like yourselves. So, downtown Kisonaga is coming up. Downtown Coral Bay is coming up as we crescendo in the direction of Peyia. Very popular place indeed, Peyia, by the way. If you're looking for a holiday, Coral Bay, and of course various villas and complexes in and around Peyia. And of course, if you're looking for somewhere to reside for the rest of your life, Peyia is the #1 in Paphos. More foreigners live in Peyia than anywhere else on the island of love. So it could be the perfect place for you. So why not get on that internet and start choosing that perfect apartment, that perfect house? Yeah, and I got a feeling that there's a couple coming to Cyprus very soon indeed. They've been here before, they bought, they sold, they went back home, but guess what? They've decided to do it all over again. And this time, they're bringing their cat. So that must mean that is Sir the David and of course Lady of the Angela. And we got their old cat and she's our cat for keeps. But you never know, we might bring her around to visit you now and again. And I believe your Cancun cat might just fall in love with her. That in the distance is downtown Coral Bay and of course Peyia. Coral Bay, Peyia, Argus St George, Sea Caves, they're all part of Peyia. Very big place indeed. So like I say, could be the perfect place for a holiday. Ali likes it, Lord Neil likes it, Baroness Heather likes it, Baron Steve likes it. Lots of people like Peyia and Coral Bay, and lots of people buy property there and reside there for the rest of their lives. Lady Andrea, what is going on? That's the second time you have switched the lights to red. It's supposed to be green. Come on, have a bite on the sausage and start doing your job. Well, at least he stopped, isn't it? It's a good thing when you're driving around at night, you get to watch what people are doing. No, I thought so. He wasn't planning on stopping. There we go. Perhaps someone should get a gun out and just shoot him. This is the Kisonaga Crossroads. I know it's not quite a crossroads, but it is if you take a bit of a wiggle and go into the Bayside kiosk just across the road. And for those of you who can read it, it says Bayside 24-hour kiosk. So it's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So if you're in Kisonaga, Peyia, Coral Bay, and you're looking for something, cigars, cigarettes, a bottle of something, who knows, that place will have it in abundance, waiting especially for you. If you're a burglar or a car thief out at night, it's always open. But a word of warning, the Gumbarus and the girls in blue often are sitting there and they're waiting especially for you. This is it, the final crescendo. We're on the main coast road from Paphos to Coral Bay and Peyia. This is the final stretch from Kisonaga to Coral Bay. On the left hand side coming up is the CU Beach Bar. Not very lit up because of course we're not in season, but a very, very popular beach bar. Massive expansion over the last few years, and there's quite a few people that like to pop in there for a drink or two. There's a girl who likes a little bit of brightness in her life. She's already found the man of her dreams. He's the Lord on the Jace. They're coming back to Paphos, and I got a feeling they'll be popping in there once or twice. And of course, our man known as Sir Daniel of the Mahoney. He likes to take his girl by the hand, the lady who's always right, of course his and our lady Sherry Wright. And they crescendo from Paphos to there once or twice in a week and sup on a pint or two while they feast their eyes on that blue Mediterranean Sea. I'm going to say a massive thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed my company, and hopefully you'll come back and do it all over again. One last thing to talk about: if you would like to get your name on the Wall of Fame at the Marika Lounge Bar, what's that, I hear you ask? The Wall of Fame is a spectacality of a wall that will be to the Hollywood staircase to the rear of the bar, the photo opportunity of a lifetime, and that's where many people have purchased a brick. They're going to have their name on it with a title and a message or two. It only costs £50, and of course it will give you that photo opportunity of that lifetime when you come to downtown Paphos. If you'd like to get involved, you can purchase your very own brick via PayPal for only £50. All you have to do is go to PayPal, and in the PayPal search box pop in these magic words: Paul G. Cyprus. That's Paul Gee Cyprus. Up will come my face and of course Marika's face, as we say a massive thank you for your contributions to the Marika Lounge Bar. I'd like to say a massive thank you to Sir Michael of the Crompton. I'd like to say a huge thank you to Lord of the Lee, Lady Vicky. The list goes on and on. That wall will be almost full, I have a feeling, by the time we open on the 15th March 2025. Thanks for watching. I look forward to your company again very soon indeed. Coral Bay is coming up on the left. If you take a right, you head into downtown Peyia. Thanks for watching.